So the residency helped me to try new things in math in a supportive way. I knew there was another person there if things went sideways. I was exploring a new resource, and it was nice to have someone else's perspective, and it really felt like natural collaboration.
I think for me, I was really focused on getting students to feel like they were more engaged in math, and rather than sitting at their desks all the time, getting them to be around the room, working in groups, being collaborative, focusing more on the competencies versus the content. So I definitely feel more confident teaching math now that I've had my residency.
I think the biggest benefit was working with colleagues, having time where we moved off site and we went to the Okanagan Learning Center and we were able to plan there. It was just a relaxed atmosphere. It was fun.
I thought the residency was positive because it sort of validated what I was doing, but also helped me to feel validated because of someone who I perceive as an expert and an excellent teacher working with me.
That it impacted my teaching was it made teaching a new grade less daunting, as I'm new to grade 6-7 this year, so it made the things that I needed to try a lot more accessible to me.
My time with my residency, it really helped me build confidence in taking steps outside my comfort zone.
The collaboration that occurs after the lessons in that reflection time is you actually want it. You seek it out, and because the person was there for the whole lesson, you want to pick apart what went well, what could you change. They have things to contribute back, but there's also a lack of judgment because you know you've built the activity together. So you're coming into that conversation with a balance. They weren't just there observing, but they were part of the team in the event that happened.
I definitely feel like I had agency. Kim and I were really collaborative when we were working together, and I felt like we were able to bounce ideas off of each other. But at the end of the day, I did what I was comfortable with, and we were able to work together to brainstorm some ways to push me a little bit outside my comfort zone without it becoming completely out of my control.
I think the residency really just circles back to the importance of collaboration in the classroom. Quite often we end up being islands throughout the year, and we get sunk down into what we consider safe practices. And to go along with that, we also get these feelings of teachers that we have to jump through these hoops, and by doing these hoops, we're successful. And having someone that you could bounce these ideas off and actually push you and grow as a learner really kind of helped reawaken a lot of my passions as an educator.
Teacher agency. I feel the empowerment part of this residency program has come from the after piece, where I'm now looking to use the layout and the progression of skill development with different content and different competencies in other areas of my teaching.
My whole residency was student focused. I felt I had complete agency during the residency. I created our goals and felt supported during the residency. This process allowed me to do the things I had wanted to do in math, but was too nervous to try. I recommend residencies to my colleagues on a very regular basis.
And I feel like when two teachers are as passionate as we were about the project and also as well prepared, we were quite prepared with our ideas, the kids really took to it, and I think that they've walked away with a lot more knowledge.
The students had lots of benefits as well too. They were able to sort of pick their own groups. They were able to have a bit of freedom to pick their assignment. And then after that, they had lots of guidance with their assignments. So I think that it was good for them as opposed to just sort of our traditional way of teaching.
But being able to get these kids into an experience that they were doing things that were hands-on and engaging with other community members, we really noticed that that student was able to really open up and find their learning style.
Students wanted to share because they would know something that the teacher might not. It was a very powerful thing to give that trust into the students, and it basically told them, we know you can do this.